r/askreddit. What life pro tip have you learned from Reddit that you still use every time the situation presents itself? If you get a prepaid Visa gift card, save it with like a $1 or $2 and use it to sign up for free trials without having to worry about using your actual credit card. A long time ago I remember reading a thread about signs that someone is interested in you. The one I remember the most clearly is that they'll look at you if they see or hear something funny. It helped me resolve exactly one potentially uncomfortable situation in my life, making it by far the most useful advice I have ever gotten from Reddit. I never put my card into a gas pump without furiously wiggling the reader first. I'm going to start doing that everywhere. Just had my debit card copied 2 weeks ago, it super sucked. If someone won't shut up, drop something, they'll pause when you go to pick it up. Use that opportunity to speak as you pick up whatever you dropped. Do I make eye contact when dropping and picking up said objects? Bonus points if they're behind you. Instead of saying I assumed, say I was under the impression. It legitimately works wonders. I tried this at my work. My boss responded, you're under the wrong ducking impression, bud. X% of Y is equal to Y% of X. It's made my mental math so much easier. Can you explain this further please? 7% of 50 equals 50% of 7 equals 3.5. Holy shit. When I am walking on a sidewalk approaching a group of people heading towards me, I slow down to a pace slower than theirs so they make room for me to pass. Someone on Reddit described how people subconsciously yield to whoever is going more slowly. Generally works. What if I ran straight at them while maintaining the Naruto running pose? I'm pretty sure it was a life pro tip, might have been an Ask Reddit response, but it was in relation to a 6-second rule. Have to get something done and don't want to start it? Count down from 6 and force yourself to do it. I have no idea why it works, or why the number 6 was chosen, but I applied it to the menial tasks in my life I don't want to do and it's worked extremely well. I figured this out when I was young and didn't want to get out of bed for school. Never thought of applying it to other things, though. Been doing it for years on pretty much everything. Mostly for forcing myself to do stuff in social situations though. Not filling in the to field in an email until I am completely done with the email. Saved me a lot of badly written emails, half-finished emails, and emails I never sent because I had time to think better of it. This has been so helpful for me. Also, adding your attachments first. I once found my absolute dream job, relayed to me by a friend of the CEO. They were sure I'd get it. In my excitement to apply, I forgot to attach my resume. I had spent an hour crafting the perfect cover letter/email, praising my attention to detail and forgot my resume. I was mortified and obviously didn't get a call back. Now I always attach those kinds of things first, then write the email, then the address, double check and send. Saran wrap/cling wrap goes in your freezer. That makes the product actually work. Wait, what? Yeah. It won't stick to itself and crumple when you try to tear off a sheet. So you can get an ice sheet and still wrap it around your bowl and it'll stick to that. Then when it warms up it functions like normal. Mind equals blown. If your printer is out of black ink and you need urgent printout, please change the color of the font to 010101, which is 99% gray. It will help. I like how the please makes this more of a life pro request instead of a tip. I think he might be a 010101 ink salesman who's trying to trick us. If you accidentally offend and or anger someone, when apologizing follow this formula. State what you did, why it was wrong and how you'll prevent it from happening in the future. Yeah? Don't ducking shift the blame on the person you wronged. Tangentially, someone who doesn't care to understand how to apologize or won't learn how to apologize is someone you always want to avoid. They've got mental issues and can't be bothered to fix them. When you are trying to resolve an issue where someone else made an error, put the focus on the error and not the person. Example of this that I use almost every day at work. Someone sends me an email without the attachment. Instead of saying, "You didn't send the attachment," I say, "The attachment didn't come through. Please try sending it again." It doesn't seem like a huge deal, But people are more likely to become defensive or hostile when you blame them, even if it was their fault. It has saved me a lot of headaches at work. Can't believe I went 28 years of my life before finally learning this on Reddit. If you spread your cheeks as you sit down, you have a lot less wiping to do. My wife thinks it's super weird that I've always done this. Does she watch? Thanks for watching Reddit now. Be sure to like and subscribe.